Hey guys, in this business tip series, we're going to touch upon successful marketing. You might be the best contractor in the world with the best and most outstanding services, yet none of that amounts to a hill of beans if people don't know about you or really can't find you. So I guess you see, word of mouth is great, right? Word of mouth is only goes so far. You're probably rolling your eyes right now and saying, who has time to do marketing? I'm busy running my business. I'm up to here. Well, I'm guessing that your successful competitors have time to do marketing. So in this video, I'm going to lay out an easy to follow guide for you guys to build an effective marketing that will help you get your name out there. It's going to bring in new work, which means money, and it's going to set you apart from your competition. I promise you. So the first thing I want to talk about is building a brand. Everybody needs to have a brand. Regardless of who you are, your age, your position, the business that you're in, all of us need to understand the importance of branding. It's the same story why people pay $4 for a cup of coffee when you can easily get that coffee for $1.50. Some people say it's better, it's worth the money. I think the answer, my friend, is branding, the power of the brand. A great brand is not about touting features or benefits. It's about the connection on an emotional level. It's loyalty that defies logic. Your goal is to differentiate yourself from your competition, and by identifying and articulating not only competency, but value and values. So what does that mean to you, to me? How do you build that type of a brand? Let's use what I call the 3D methods to flush this out. So the first D, define what you do. Pretty easy. Sit down and think about that. Determine, number two, determine what sets you apart from your competition. That's hard sometimes. 3, maintain discipline with your consistent message. And I'm going to build on this, so hold off on the consistent message. So as you think about the first 2, you need to think about who your target audience is, who you want to engage, how you'll engage them, and keep them coming back, repeat customers. Ask yourself a couple of questions, and this is important. What does my business stand for? Think about that. What am I really good at? What do I do well? And what solutions do I offer that matter? You have those 3 answers, and you can build this. Have patience with this. Basically, I want you to draft some answers from this and workshop them with friends, especially friends who are going to give you a direct, honest, and unvarnished feedback. You need that at this stage. It's important. Be ruthless and put yourself in your customer's shoes. Now, once you have 1 and 2 down and it's locked in, it's time for that consistent message that I talked about. The concept of my consistent message came from Henry Ford. So it speaks volumes about competency, craftsmanship, and reeks integrity. It says simply, quality is doing things right when no one is looking. Think about that. It's so simple and memorable. If you can do this, be in touch because I want to be in business with you. So once you've taken steps 1 through 3, you've defined your core brand, it's time to build it. Now remember, to be authentic and to use brand message in everything that you do, your consistent message. I've gone so far as to put my message on my job site signs. I have a sign up at my trailer. I use it on letterhead, business cards. It's great. The sign in my job site is a great conversational starter when I see folks. Okay, moving on to number 2. Think about a professional website. If you don't have one already, it's time to get one and create one. I'll be totally honest with you guys though. My website's 15 years old and completely outdated. I don't even know how to access it and change it anymore. It's Robert Robillard Carpentry. So my blog Conquered Carpenter is so popular that I've never had to make a website, but I should. So why? I think because websites allow people searching for your services to find you. So you want to design a website that explains your brand and your message about what you do and why they should hire you. They need you. Your website should provide answers to the most common questions: who you are, what you do, and what value you offer them. It's all about them. A professional website spreads brand awareness, and it shows up on internet searches. You know, it's funny, you talk about my blog, Conquered Carpenter. When people in my town, the town of Concord, search for a carpenter, their search terms often look like carpenter, Concord, Mass. Well, guess whose website shows up on top? Mine, Concord Carpenter, because of the name. So it's search terms. All right, lastly, let's talk quickly about photos. Take photos of your work and put them on your website, and get client testimonials on your website. They're great. The best messenger for your brand is your clients. It might feel awkward at first, but once you start asking folks, you'll see how easy and powerful it truly is. Okay, the next thing I talk about is creating a blog. A lot of people shy away from this. Blogging is a great way to show people what you do, who you are, and create engagement. Basically, creating a blog on your professional website is going to help drive traffic because it's new content and new clients your way. The key to successful blog is regular, quality content. That takes time, it takes discipline, creativity, but it pays dividends. Now, a blog can be about your projects, it can be about industry advice, like this video, industry news, or anything relevant to your line of work. Just think about it. Number 4, contribute to other sites. And what I mean by that, other resources and websites, blogs, I know this might make you pause at first. You're already strapped for time, and here I'm telling you to contribute on someone else's site. I did that a lot in the very beginning. But remember what the Beatles said, the love you get is equal to the love you give. All right, maybe business might not be the love that we're talking about looking for, but it does work. So what I want you to do is look for other publications, websites, blogs that share your target audience and pitch relevant topics to them. How-tos, job sites, best practices, anything that you want to write about. This will drive traffic back to your website, increase your business visibility, and it's going to get you street credibility that you're looking for. This is how many influencers become thought leaders in their industry. Think about it. The 5th tip is volunteering. Sounds weird, but it really does help and it's good. Give back to your community by volunteering your services where they're needed. Now, I think volunteering is a great way to meet people. It feels good, and it often comes with media coverage, and that helps your brand. It's also something that you can write about content on your blog, so you can use it multiple ways. And remember, people who volunteer, they're typically good people. Potential clients, they want nice people working for them. Might turn up business. Number 6 is using social networking or social networks. Maintaining a social media presence is a great way to connect with current and prospective clients, even past clients. Create a company LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram page, even YouTube, and post relevant industry updates and link back to your blog posts, your website. Take progress photos and pictures of your jobs, post several times a week. Just remember, it's called social media, not me media. And it's hard sometimes, right? The difference here is important. Be social and do it in ways by commenting and responding and complimenting just as you would in real life. You might be typing on your phone, keyboard warrior, but you're interacting with people. Treat them as you would any client or friend. Treat people with respect, the golden rule. If you comment on social media channels, make sure your comments are meaningful and insightful in order to build your reputation and establish yourself as that thought leader like we talked about. Number 7, I want to talk about asking for referrals, because when clients hear about your business from people they trust, it lends the credibility to your skills. One thing to consider is who's referring, who's doing your referring. Look, I used to be the first one to say that my existing clients are a great source of referrals when they refer us. And they do refer us occasionally. But the reality is that existing clients don't think of us every day. We don't have FaceTime with them. As a result, they're not my best chance for referral. My best referral sources, and I bet yours, are the businesses that sell to the same target customer. Non-competing businesses like your subcontractors, my electrician, my plumber, my painter, architect, and my lumberyard sales folks, the people that work the lumberyard desk. Some of my best chances for continual referrals. I get more job referrals from one guy at the lumberyard because I simply asked him for it and I gave him a stack of cards. Have you asked anyone for referrals yet? You should. You have to. And you can use your social channels to reach out as well. Take the time to consider who might be willing to help you, how you might ask them, and how you might help them in return. Let's talk about videos. I'm doing a video right now. Videos with your content. A video shows people a more authentic sense of who you are. There are many different ways that you can use video in marketing efforts. You know, you can post videos on your blog or create a YouTube channel. You can offer advice, you can show tips, you can answer frequently asked questions, how-to videos, updates on your projects. It goes on, the list goes on and on and on. Creating a video does not have to be expensive. You can use your iPhone or a phone. I use a simple video camera on a tripod, a shotgun microphone, and iMovie on my Mac to do all my videos. Videos are a great way to personalize your brand and can show you who you are and your personality. I want to talk about emailing clients or potential clients. Emailing marketing can help maintain and advance relationships with your current, past, and prospective clients. Creating even a form on your website where visitors can sign up to receive emails from you is even better, kind of like a newsletter. You can use an email service like Constant Contact, Aweber, MailChimp. They're all easy. You can write, track, and send emails to lists of contacts. This is a great way to share your blog content, remind people that you're out there. Consider posting maybe monthly, quarterly, and just give your contacts the ability to opt in or out at any time, because people hate that if you just sign them up. My newsletter is called On the Level, publishes like once a month, and it recaps things that we cover here on the video channel and the website. Also, don't forget to reach out via email to your past 10 or 20 clients every year just to be in touch. Maybe around the holidays, just ask how they're doing, or just tell them maybe you're looking for interior work and to consider you. You can even ask them for a referral. Okay, number 10, using old school marketing methods. What do I mean by old school marketing methods? I'm talking about things like job site signs, business cards, and smile and wave marketing. Smile and wave marketing, right? What is that? It's simple. Be friendly to everyone. That's smile and wave marketing. I tell my guys on the job site, wave to everybody. That lady walking her dog down the street, say good morning and chat her up. How are you today? How's things? I bet you dollars to donuts, she's going to want to know what you're doing at that house. Hey, what are you doing for them, the Joneses? What are you doing? Tell her. And do it while you're patting the dog too. And make sure you sprinkle in how good you are and your best practices and problem solving and our HIPAA filter and blah, blah, blah. My son makes fun of me on this a little bit. He calls it my 90-second elevator pitch. I've got it down. I can do it to anybody, anytime. Also, place a nice looking job site sign and on the front lawn while you're working. Try to keep it there for 2 weeks after the job. People will call you. I get calls all the time. Make sure your website is on the sign and make sure the sign looks good. Would you put a rusty gutter or on your house? No. So you wouldn't put a rusty job site sign in front of someone's house. Just make it nice. Make it look good. Spend $100 for a sign and do it right. I've got 4 or 5 signs, and my goal is to try to have them all over the town at any one time. Omnipresent. All right, look, it's time to get started. This video was a little long-winded, but I wanted to cover those 10 points. These principles have been helpful to me personally, and I hope that they'll be helpful to you. If you do half of them, it'll be good. In my mind, a strong brand will ensure your reach to potential clients, keep them engaged, and build lasting relationships. Remember, the goal of your marketing plan is to generate leads, business, money, income, reputation. This can take time, but you need to be disciplined. You need to be proactive and put yourself out there. The phone will not ring on its own. You have to make it ring first, and then if you follow these steps, it just might keep ringing. Guys, stay well and good luck. I hope you enjoyed this video tip series. We'll see you next time.